Welcome to High Strangeness, where we ask questions and explore all that is strange and unexpected in our reality.
Hey, everybody. This is High Strangeness, but it's not going to be a High Strangeness episode. We can't help it. We're big time Eagles fans, and they are in the Super Bowl this weekend. Are you excited, Bill?
And I am pumped.
Well, I know you're
Can't
excited.
wait.
You look at everything you're wearing, and
Got
what's
my
that right
green.
there?
This is a Super Bowl trophy from the last time, and I'm going to get the next one. And I got my ring going, championship
Yep.
ring from the last Super Bowl. Got my sign, got my big flag, got my 50-foot pole outside, got the green lights on the house. I changed
Yep.
all my light bulbs outside to green. Got a speaker going on out there that I'll be playing the fight song during the game outside. So,
I love it, man. I love it.
I'm pumped. And my neighbor's a Cowboy fan. So this is, oh, baby.
Yeah,
Woo,
well,
I can't wait.
it's going to be awesome. I've got green lights up, the flag outside. I'm ready to go, and I just bought a Barkley jersey, so I'm going to be wearing that Sunday.
Right now, I got AJ Brown, the white, but I got a Barkley. I got Brown. I got Barkley. I got them all, baby. I'm just telling you, man. I am pumped. I was at the Flyers game the other night. Philadelphia Flyers came into Utah. A lot of Flyers fans, and people are asking me after the game, that's all right, man. We'll get the Super Bowl. And I'm like, man, I will trade a Flyer loss in the regular season for a Super Bowl 7 days a week. Dude, I am pumped.
Oh, yeah. Dude, this is going to be fun, exciting, and revenge for that last one we lost, because we shouldn't have lost that last one.
Nah, penalty my butt, man. I want to get into that too a little bit when we start talking about our dialogue, man. I'm going to give you some opinions about that and what recently happened this week, Super Bowl week in New Orleans. Commissioner and the Players Referees Association had a press conference. I want to make a quick comment about that and the benefits that can come out of that for the Eagles game on Sunday.
Well, do it. Talk about it now before we get into our picks.
So a lot of rumors going around how the Chiefs, cheat, getting all these calls. And I just want to make sure everybody understands too. What rhymes with Chiefs? Cheats. All right, just saying, But anyway, so we all heard the rumors. The wind blows the wrong way, and McCollum gets his hair messed up. It's a 15-yard penalty, right? It got so bad that the commissioner had to literally address the issue nationally, TV, ESPN, NFL Network, saying it's not true, it's ridiculous, blah, 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 making it, his statement was saying it would be too huge of a conspiracy to that many arrests. Then the Referees Association did the same thing right after the commissioner, saying 177 refs. How many games, how many calls? It's nearly impossible for us to fix a game like this,
Yeah.
And it makes sense to me. Do I think the NFL's rigged? No. Do I think referees' calls go favor to one team or another? Yes. Now, why do you think this was a good thing that these two organizations had the press conference, the commissioner and the Referees Association? Anything that is close, that could go the Chiefs' way, those refs ain't calling it this weekend, because they're not going to be the ones that are going to be like, man, I don't want nothing to do with this. I don't want nothing to do with the backlash. That favors the Philadelphia Eagles this weekend. Anything close, the rest are going to be like, I don't want to deal with this, man. Just watch.
And I agree. And here's the thing. All we want is a fair game, because I believe the Eagles are a better team than them.
Oh, they match up. Look, the only place the Eagles don't match up better right now is quarterback slightly, I give it to
Right.
Holmes and coaching. We got
Right.
a better defense. We got better wide receiving. They got a better tight end and Kelsey, but he's getting old, man. And Dallas
Yeah.
Goedert is moving on up. The running back ain't even close. Look, man, I don't think this game's going to be close, and I'm going to give you my predictions in a few minutes.
We're going to talk about that. That's right, man. This is a fired up time for us because we know. Here's my opinion about this. The last time we went to the Super Bowl and won, what did we do? The Eagles ended a dynasty called the Patriots. And I think they're going to do it this week. They're going to end that Chiefs dynasty. That's my opinion. What do you think?
I don't think I go that far out.
Yeah.
I think what we might see is for the next 5 years, if Andy Reid doesn't go anywhere, and rumors are that he's not, I think the next 5 years you might see the Eagles and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl at least 3 more times. I think it's going to be a Philadelphia.
Crazy.
I think it's going to be a Philadelphia, Kansas City,
Rematch over and over.
over and over. Yeah, I really do. I really feel that way. I just look at the papers and I do a lot. I mean, I'm passionate about this stuff, man.
Yeah.
I just don't see. I don't see any team out there that can turn the tide. Buffalo was hopeful.
Yeah.
But they just can't get over the hump of beating past Kansas City.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a lot of this for the next couple of years.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
I mean, Eagles might win this year and then next year, and then Holmes will win the one after. I think the next 4 or 5 Super Bowls, it's going to be Philadelphia and Kansas City winning one of them, and
I
maybe
mean, that's a good call.
somebody else sneak up in there. But you tell me right now who could sneak up on there? Not the 49ers. I think McCaffrey. His career's over. His prime career's over. That injury was too devastating. And then he comes back, he gets hurt again. Detroit lost their most valuable chip in Johnson. Look, man. And then the Eagles might be getting the defensive guy from Cleveland.
Forget it.
Miles, forget it, man. Forget it.
Yeah.
Well,
it's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. Well, I say my feeling about the Chiefs is I think if they lose this game, they become vulnerable. They become human again because they're running on some kind of high that they just feel like they're unbeatable. But if they lose this game, it may bring them down, and another team on that side may step up and get them next year or the year after. So,
well, same could be said about the Eagles losing last year.
Yeah, exactly.
And getting close the year before that with that penalty. So I just think it's going to be a fist fight, man.
Absolutely.
I'm freaking excited.
Going to be amazing. Okay. What do you want to talk about, or should we just get right into the picks here?
Well, you want to go first with your prediction and
Yeah.
MVP, or you want me to go?
Yeah, I mean, I'll give the score first.
All right.
The MVP, and then we can get into yours and then whatever else.
What?
So I'm picking, of course, the Eagles. I'm picking 31-24. That's what I'm picking. That's the score, and Barkley is going to be MVP.
35-17.
I love that better. Yeah.
Yeah. And Jalen Hurts MVP.
I can see it. They focused on basically Barkley. That's going to open up some stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, I know who's going to score. Well,
okay.
I hope I know who's going to score.
Yeah. Go ahead. What do you think?
We're going to get Brown with a touchdown. Barkley with a touchdown. Jalen Hurts is going to run in 2 touchdowns. That's 28. And then we're going to see a defensive touchdown to make it 35.
I love that. I think I really like your pick there. I think I can see that happening. Maybe.
And the 2 on the ground is why Hurts gets the MVP. Now, if Barkley scores the 2 and Hurts gets the 1, Barkley gets the MVP.
Yeah,
Barkley's going to have to put up 2 touchdowns and 140, 120 to get the MVP. If he puts up 120 and a touchdown, and Hurts puts up 200, completes 25, and 2 touchdowns in the air, and he runs it 1, he's the MVP.
Yeah, can't argue with that at all.
But I think Hurts is going to run into Barkley gets the one defensive touchdown early on in the game. It's going to be huge.
Yeah, I think the only thing I might say is a possibility is, other than Brown, maybe one other surprise in there. Maybe Smith or somebody, or Goddard.
Dallas Goddard would be the other surprise.
Yeah. So
another name to keep an eye on, in all honesty, is Gaineswell. Now, I don't think he's going to go out there and score 2 touchdowns, but you know what? He could put up eight rushes for about 40 yards and a TD.
Yeah.
That's a big game for him. But
it is in this kind of a game for sure. Yeah. Okay.
I'm excited, man. I literally, I'm going to be so pissed if they lose.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that because there's barring injury, a major mistake
for
leaving or letting the score be under 7 points in the last 3 minutes of the game. They can't let that happen either.
Yeah,
they have to be up more than that. Otherwise, Mahomes, scary.
Yeah, and for all you Philly fans out there, and I'm talking like Eagles, Flyers, Phillies, Sixers, you know what I'm talking about when we get to the finals, when we get to the Super Bowl, the Stanley Cup, the World Series. You know what I'm talking about. And to our viewers who have no idea what it's like to be a Philly fan, man, imagine just dating the most beautiful girl in the world, man. And you take her to your prom or whatever, and then you pick her up, and she looked like crap. We just got bad luck when it just injuries or BS or whatever it happens. Philly finds a way to screw it up. I mean, I could run off bam on the top of my head every year the Flyers ran to the Stanley Cup and why they lost.
Yeah,
if the Eagles lose on a bad call, the Phillies choke. I mean, I'm just praying that it just doesn't happen. I just hope that it doesn't happen. I don't think it will.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen, man. They're just gonna take care of business this time, and we're calling it now.
Yeah, it's a curse of the wing and pen. And for people who don't know what that is, do you know what it is? The curse of wing and pen?
I've heard it before, but go ahead.
Curse of wing and pen is back in the day. City Hall on top is a huge statue of William Penn, right? And city ordinances was no building in Philly should ever be taller than William Penn. Okay. Well, that ordinance broke, and since then, Philadelphia is number 1 in championship, except for 2008. The Phillies broke it, and then 17, whatever it was, 16, 17, 18, when the Eagles won it. Okay. But before that, it was like forever, generations, right? So now they take a statue of Penn and they put it on the tallest building in Philly. So therefore, that's when the curse broke. So we got to get that statue up there.
There we go. We got to see that picture of that statue up there.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, we'll see what happens.
Who are your scores?
What's that?
Who are your scores? What are your predictions for player?
No, I agree with you. Like I said, the only thing that I think might be different is a surprise, like either Smith or Goddard, other than, one of those scores. That's it. But I agree with you completely on what we're going to see.
Now, the other thing I'm kind of keeping an eye on, there's the flu bug, that bug that's going around.
Right.
It's hit the Eagles locker room big time.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
And I had that thing, and it kicks your behind, and it lasts like a couple days. So I'm hoping they're keeping players isolated that are not feeling well and giving them IVs. Look, man, I don't care.
Yeah.
They could have a bullet wound on their arm, half hanging off. They're playing.
Yeah.
It don't matter. They're playing. So anyway, go Birds!
There you go. Eagles, baby. Eagles. Go, go, go.
I can't wait.
All right. Everybody out there, we called it. Check it out. We'll see if we're right.
Post your comments. Well, this will probably be up a little bit before the Super Bowl, but let's see your comments before the game and throughout the game. Post your reactions of game time live. Put up there your comments during the game. What you think's going on? See if I called it right. Billy from Philly.
All right.
All right, guys.
Go, baby. Okay, see ya.
Thank you for listening to High Strangeness. This was a glance at some of the strange that exists in our reality.